Guy Citron, not from Phillipsburg. Just want to address a few points quickly. I heard the good gentleman Robert speak, and I was very moved by what he had to say. But I do think that the public deserves to know if there's a PLA in place that will guarantee that the warehouse would be built with union labor, local, because that would be great. Number two, we talk about creating jobs. There's a tremendous community on Main Street that is getting organized. I've been to their meetings. These are shop owners who live and play and work right here in town, and they are deeply concerned about what kind of new truck traffic would come in that might be preventative to customers coming from out of town to deposit their money here to help grow the local economy. So the idea that only a warehouse creates jobs, I think, is a little bit of a pigeonhole. And then number three, the idea that everything had been tried in the past and that no one could build residential or a heritage site or a commercial site. I think the public deserves to know the facts on that because I've heard conflicting things. What I really want to talk about is what happened at the board meeting where the consistency report was voted in. Mr. Branch said when he cast his vote, and I thought he was very brave to qualify it, that he wasn't voting on the merit of the consistency report. He said that maybe this is the best we can do. But why? Why is this the best we can do? I know that there were 100 people who signed letters from Howard Street and Mercer Street for the council members at that meeting to express that this is not what they wanted, that they were too scared to show their faces here in person. I know that Amari, a good friend of mine, and myself were approached at the end of last meeting by the Honorable Councilman Skirbo, and he told us that speaking truth to power here is, I believe, dangerous.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there with scared. There's no one in this town of Phillipsburg that can't call me or talk to me. I don't believe in vengeance.
May I just finish my 3 minutes?
Excuse me, I will let you.
Thank you.
But don't say that this board is scaring anybody or intimidating anyone. I take that personally, because people up here will help anyone, not only in our town, anyone that they know in any area. So if you want to say scare or vengeance, please file it. Who you're pertaining will have the officer follow it up. That is not fair to this council or to the people of this town. You haven't lived here as long as I have. You haven't traveled everything here with a town with 19% poverty. That these people need to go to work. And they can't have a car because everything's so expensive. So don't say there's intimidation by this council. Continue your time.
When I ran for assembly last year, my lawn signs were messed with. A bomb threat was called in my son's school the day before the election. And I've been threatened online. I respect that this is personally difficult for you to talk about.
Well, I've been threatened.
Sir, may I finish?
Go ahead, but I've been threatened, so don't come to the council about what happened to you. You have the channel, just go to the law enforcement. File charges. Go ahead.
I am trying to answer a very simple question that was posed by Mr. Branch, which is, well, he didn't pose the question, but I'm posing the question. Why is this the best we can do? And I think the answer truly is that there is a culture of bullying here. And I think that's sad. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. But for the record, there is no bullying from any member of this board. If there is, let me know. I will go to